I'm gonna talk about this Nick Fuentes and Pearly Things interview. This woman got on here and apologizing for the interview she did with Nick Fuentes, a Mexican and Italian wannabe white supremacist. He's a known racist troll. The white supremacists don't even take this man serious because he's not even full-blooded white. And just Pearly Thing, she has a 1.38 million followers on YouTube. You know, she has a lot of black people working for her, so she had to try to save face. But this woman's a suspected white supremacist, just like, Nick Fuentes. These people get on here and laugh and caca and kiki and all this laughing about stuff like that. This woman had the nerve to say that slavery wasn't as bad as it was, and slavery was bad. We still are not old. We still are old for our work. We still haven't got our reparations. We still haven't got our reparations for slavery, and we out here trying to fight. And this woman talking about slavery wasn't as bad as we make it out to be. And she said some things about the Holocaust. I'm not even going to go into that because I'm not Jewish. I'm a foundational black American. I'm going to talk about what affects me. And she said slavery wasn't as bad as, we make it out to be. And she has black people working for her. Those black people that, that work for this woman, y'all need to quit this job, go do your own thing, be your own boss. You don't need to work for no white woman. They had an Italian woman on there while they were doing the interview, and she was dating somebody that just Pearly Things, I think employs. And I think this dude's name is King Richard, some Nigerian immigrant over there in London. And he was with some Italian girl, and she got on there, saying some stuff, and she said something that was interesting. She said that she was a white woman and she's Italian. So when did Italian equal white? She's just another Nick Fuentes to me. So that dude, King Richards, you need to go ahead and break up with this woman. These dudes don't have no game in these interracial relationships with these people. And then these people don't understand systematic white supremacy. This woman is talking about she's white and when she's Italian. I didn't know Italians were white. When did that happen? She just like Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes, he's a Mexican and an Italian immigrant. He thinks he's white. He spews all these white supremacist talking points, but this man is an immigrant himself. The Mexicans and the Italians, the hardcore white supremacists like he's trying to be, did not want these people over in the United States. They kept these people from coming over here for a long time. If it wasn't for black people out there fighting for immigration, these people would not be over here. Because the hardcore white supremacists like he wants to be like, do not like these people. So they're just a contradiction. Okay, you're a Mexican, Italian immigrant trying to be a white supremacist, but the people that you're trying to be like do not like your people. If they're really hardcore into, I'm talking about the hardcore white extremist groups, the hardcore white supremacists. They try to accept these people because, their numbers are dwindling, and that's why the white supremacists accept a person like Nick Fuentes. His last name is Fuentes. It's not a pure white name. But anyway, we all know this dude's a white supremacist, a wannabe white supremacist troll. You can't take this dude seriously. He's a lame dude. No game. Don't get any kind of women whatsoever. It's like an incel. He's just a lame dude. And he was talking to the Italian woman about the Italians. Well, she said something about the Italians don't want to accept him because he's a racist, and Italians are very racist when it comes to black people. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. I don't even know this woman's name. I'm just going by what the interview was saying because I don't want to play the interview. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just going to use a play-by-play. So Nick Fuentes came back at the Italian chick that was doing the interview with Pearl, said that you're dating a black guy and the Italians wouldn't accept you because you're dating a black guy. Like, dude, you have no swag, you have no game for you to be downgrading black men like that. Who are you? You can't even get a woman to save your life. Nick Fuentes is a simp. He's a simp. You could look at him and tell he's a simp. He's awkward, he's nerdy. He's so cringeworthy. And I took offense to that dude. Number one, you don't have no game. You don't have no swag. You can't get no woman. You can't even get a white woman, man. Barely can get a white woman. That's why I ain't like about the interview. And then they said something. She said something about slavery wasn't as bad as it was, and all this other stuff. We are owed reparations from slavery. From slavery, we have not received yet. And this woman gonna sit there and say some crazy stuff like that when she got black people that's working for her. They need to go ahead and cancel this woman. All those black YouTube subscribers she has, all those black people that work for her, need to go ahead and just do a mass exodus and leave this white woman alone. We already know this. I already knew this white woman is a white supremacist. I don't trust white people, so I'm already in the back of my mind. I'm like, okay, this person might be a white supremacist, and when they do come out full white supremacists, I'm not gonna be shocked, and I'm not shocked. She had this dude on here, knowing he's a wannabe white supremacist, spewing all these anti-black racist rhetoric views, which is okay. It's fine to have a person like that, so we know, exactly what his get down is. I'd rather have the white supremacist in front of me than trying to stab me in my back. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short. She trying to apologize for having this white supremacist, wannabe white supremacist on, and she already knew his get down, and she want to save face and backtrack, and I'm sorry and all. No, she took the interview down and all that old BS. Just own it, woman. You a white supremacist. It's okay. Now we know who you are. Now we know what you're about. And the black people that was working for this woman, y'all need to go ahead and find y'all something else better to do. And go ahead and be your own boss and stop working for white people. That's one thing a Black Foundation of Black Americans need to learn to do. Start being your own boss. We have some black people out there trying to be their own boss. This is what you need to do. Work for these white people. Work for these immigrants. Not for us, man. Not for us. But it's been Mo the Overlord. I'm a holler. Church, tabernacle, and preach.